Hello JavaScripters, Bruce here for another video on functions. This will be the third demo on functions, so if you haven't watched videos 1 and 2 already on it, you can find them in Canvas. And by the way, I created a section inside under modules. It's the second one down called videos. There are 4 there, and after I create this one, there'll be 5, and there's going to be a lot more. So if you'd give me some feedback on Slack, uh, letting me know that you watched them, that would be great, because if no one's going to watch them, maybe I don't need to do them, right? So let's talk about variable scope, okay? And I'm going to create a variable inside a script tag here, and let's call it var message equals hello world. Hello world. And I'll slap the semicolon on the end there. And yay, I created a variable. Super, right? So now I'm going to create a function that just, we'll call it yay super. I could see a student of mine saying that. I won't name him, okay, or her. But yay super, right? And in here, right, if I say something like, right, let's just do alert. And then I'll say message, right? Yeah, alert message, okay? And let's just run this for a second. I need to call the function first. Yay super. Doesn't take any arguments because there's no formal parameters defined here on line 12. And let's run this, okay? I'm going to call it, well, actually I overwrote another file, but whatever. Open in browser. And there is something called hello world, right? That is the variable called message that is living in what we call the global scope, right? And as you can see, we were able to reach outside here on line 13 of the function, and we were able to have access to this variable called message, right? Okay, a little bit different than PHP and Python, right? Just so you know, when you have functions in those languages, you can't do what you can do in JavaScript, right? In PHP, you have to put the global keyword in there, and same in Python, right? So, yeah, so we were able to go out and see, right, and grab the value of this particular message, right? So, yeah, so in here, what happens if I do this? What happens if I say message equals goodbye world? Okay, let's put an exclamation point on there. Okay, so inside of the function, I'm changing the value of message, right? So in here, right, if I do now alert and then message, right, what do you think? What do you think we should see? What do you think we should see? Is this function going to be able to change the value of this global variable called message? Let's think about it. Okay, so let me save it. Let's go back to our browser. Here's the original pop-up called Hello World, and here it is. It says Goodbye World. Okay, so what were we able to do with that particular variable there? Were we able to change it? Does that seem extremely dangerous to you? Okay, remember before I talked about, I guess in all my classes, about polluting the global scope, right? Well, when you put variables, right, inside the global scope, well, in the global scope, right, you run the risk of being able to, have some type of collision or do things with those variables that you do not suspect. Okay? So, there you go. Now, the other question becomes, okay, if I define a variable message 2, and I say I need some soup for this cold, right? And I then go here and I say alert message, okay? Actually, message 2, okay? Let me just comment these out for now. Actually, we need to call yay super. Let's just do this here. Okay, and let me save it, and here we go. Ready? So there is the hello world. Okay, now it says I need some soup for my cold. So what happened here? What happened? Why was I able to see, and let me show you right here, yay, super, that's the end of the function. So I was able to create a variable, right, inside of a function, and then I was able to see the value of that variable outside of that function. So again, pretty trippy for some of you out there. Okay, so I hope this little demo helped. Stay tuned for more.